Alright folks, we are back here. Not sure what was going on there. We do apologize that for some odd reason now all of a sudden we're getting encoding overload. We have not had this problem all day. Not sure what it is as it's going away there. But it's still wanting to act up, so not sure what's going on. But green, the flag is out here for the trophy dash. We're going to be trying to mess with this all night apparently. Didn't have this problem all night. Apparently now we are going to, so not sure what's going on, as this is getting a bit ridiculous. Justin Chapman running right now in third position as we're still having encoding overloads. Doesn't make any sense at all, so I am not sure what's going on. Alright guys, it looks like we are finally back here. We do apologize for the inconvenience. We didn't have the car count we wanted here, so we did come in a little later here. We are getting ready for the B main. We tried to cover the trophy dash, but apparently we're having some encoding overloads. We do have that fixed now though. So right now you are here during intermission before the B main. This is the main event anyway. You didn't miss a whole lot. There were 3 heat races, a lot of great racing. But for the most part, you didn't miss too much, as the trophy dash was obviously everyone's in, but everybody is in here tonight, so not a whole lot that you missed. But the B main is coming up right after intermission. We will have top 3 interviews, all of that coming up here shortly, so definitely stay tuned for that, and we will be back here in just a minute. And for the ones that are here, thank you for tuning in. I know we're a little late, but better late than never. So definitely hang tight with us. We will be back here in just a few moments with the B-main. Alright guys, we are back. Your B main is just about ready to come out onto the track. A few drivers taking care of last minute preparations here, get those cars ready, and we be rolling out on to the track. As there it is, a yellow flag is officially coming out. Everyone coming out onto the track now, as you see everybody getting ready. And it looks like, we'll take a look here, it's going to be the 99 of Dylan Fox on pole, followed by the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Again, we do apologize for starting just a little bit late. We were wondering if we were actually going to get the broadcast going here. Again, we didn't have the car count we wanted here tonight, or they didn't here for the SRL, but we got about 16, 17, 18 drivers, something like that here. So we decided to go ahead and launch it. Then had a few issues there with encoding overloads here in OBS. We got that sorted out. We're here for the B main. Right after this will be the feature race. So we thank everybody for tuning in with us here tonight. A big shout out to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It looks like we're getting ready to come out onto the track, because we're going to take a wide angle here. Look, and I'll let you see who all's coming out. It's going to be Jason George, Paul Krumreis, Seth Cheney, Britton Roxbury, Brad Dyer, Roger Wagner, Dylan Fox, Chris Arencia, Kyle Trevathan, Derek Walker, and Dustin Sizemore. Those are going to be your drivers here in the B main tonight. So again, it looks like they are getting ready to come out on to the track here in just a few minutes. So we're going to step away and get a drink real fast, and we will be right back, because it looks like, never mind, we're going to hold off on that. They're coming out onto the track. Alright, as always, folks, thanks for tuning in here tonight. If you are new here, we may have some new people here, not sure. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you don't mind, you'll get notified of all the great racing we have coming up. We will tell you some of the upcoming races after this race. And definitely, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up and let us know you like the racing here tonight. Again, you are watching the B main here for the DSRL Kings of Dirt Super Late Model Series. If you're looking to get into some racing and you have the skill to hang with these guys, these are the best drivers here on iRacing, for dirt anyway. Definitely check them out at dirtslingersracing.com. Looks like everyone is on the track here. Everyone's getting up to pace, so we're getting ready to get the green flag for the first time here in the B main. There it is indeed. Green flag is out. We're racing for the first time here in your B main. What a good run for Dylan Fox. That's exactly what he needs to do if he wants to stay out front of these guys. Britton Roxbury right behind him. And here comes Chris Arencia in the 78, still battling with the 56 of Brad Dyer. And here comes the 9 of Jason George and the 11 of Dustin Sizemore getting into the mix as well. These guys are going to duke it out left and right, trying to get in there. But here comes Arencia, fastest time in the session right now with a 19:152. As it looks like a caution is going to come out. Everybody going to slow down. Still, it looks like the 99 is going to be out front. Again, that is Dylan Fox. That is the first caution here, and we did complete a lap, I do believe. We'll get the word from race control on how many laps. It should be 20 laps they are going to run. And we'll see indeed if they did complete a lap. They are going double file here. Original restart, it looks like. So they may not have officially completed a lap. Alright, it looks like we are getting ready. We'll see if the green flag does come out. It is not waved off. We are not going green this time. We're going to take one more lap around the track here, at least, before we get the green flag. Race control must be sorting something out. All right, we got the word from race control. No laps completed. 20 laps on the book here for the B main. So we are going original restart. No laps completed. There it is. Green flag is back out once again. We are racing here in the B main again. This is officially lap number 1. Roxbury right on the back bumper of Dylan Fox in the 421 and the 99. Here comes Chris Cerencia. Again, he still has the fastest time in the session. Right now, those three are battling. Here comes Brad Dyer, Dustin Sizemore, Kyle Trevathan, Jason George getting in the mix too, all the way back to about 6th, 7th position. Those top 4 right now, what a battle they're putting on. Really the top 3, but don't count out Brad Dyer, such a fast driver. He is going to try to hang in there. It looks like he's going to take to the inside of Chris Cerencia, but unable to officially complete the pass here. Those two going to battle very hard. And we'll see, does anybody have anything for Dylan Fox, who now set the fastest time in the session with an 18:9:53. Right behind him is Britton Roxbury. But Brad Dyer, second fastest here in this race with a 19:173. So he is right there, 4th on the track, but second fastest. So can he do it? Now Britton Roxbury is going to take second fastest. One you don't want to count out. Just ran the 3rd fastest time here in the race with a 19:115.001 off of Britton Roxbury. He's back in the back of this pack right now, just ahead of Derek Walker and Roger Wagner just in front of him. He's right now 3rd fastest, so if he can get by these drivers, he may be a contender here. That is the number 8 of Paul Crumrye. Back up to the front, Dylan Fox, fastest time still with an 18:9:53. He is your race leader, followed by Britton Roxbury in 2nd. Chris Cerencia in 3rd place right now. He has a 6th fastest time anyway, as Brad Dyer's right behind him in 4th place. Those guys still battling very hard, and so we'll take a look here. Look right behind them. It looks like it's going to be Jason and George right behind them, as we'll take a look and see if that is indeed him. It is the number 9, Jason George, as we'll get you a better look there. Right there, the number 9, he just set the fastest time here in the race with an 18:861. Can he hang on to that time? Can he get to the front? He's definitely got the speed, but can he get to the front is the question. As we'll take a look here at Britton Roxbury. He may have some company coming from the 78 of Chris Cerencia here in the next few laps. Again, 20 laps is all they have, and we've completed about half of that already. So the laps are winding down here in the B main. The question is, can anybody get up to your race leader, Dylan Fox? But here they come. He's going to slide up right behind him as we zoom out a little bit so you can see a better view. That is your top 3 right now: Fox, Roxbury, and Cerencia. And I'm not sure if anybody can do anything with these guys. Jason George, though, sitting in 5th place right now in the number 9 machine right back to the end of your screen. He has the fastest time here in the race, as it looks like we have a battle going on between Roxbury and Cerencia right now. They're going to be side by side, but in the end, it's going to go to Roxbury. Once again, Roxbury right on the back bumper of your leader, Dylan Fox. Can Fox hold off Roxbury here for the B main? If he can, that will put him on row 4 on the inside, because again, we only had 3 heat races. So he's going to try to battle extremely hard to get in that position. Either way, he'll be starting on row 4 if he stays where he is right now, if Chris Cerencia cannot get by him. But here comes Jason George side by side with Brad Dyer. Dyer's going to have to hang on to that position with everything he has, because I can promise you Jason George is going to come, and he is going to come hard to try to get that position from him. He, again, still has the fastest time here in the race, and he's going to be right there trying to get that position, knocking on the door at his back bumper. And there's still a battle. Chris Cerencia and Britton Roxbury. Chris Cerencia is just right there, just can't quite get by him. They almost touched there, as it looks like Cerencia is going to have to hang on to a 3rd place once again at the line. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in, and you're seeing these battles going on right now for 2nd and for 3rd. For 2nd and 4th, technically. Oh, Cerencia is going to get into the outside wall, but again, thanks for everybody tuning in. This is just a teaser here in the B main. Your feature race is coming up after this, and it will be a fantastic race. I can promise you that. As right now, Dylan Fox out front, and it looks like he is going to win here in the B main, as he has no even an inkling of slowing down for the rest of these guys, not even his teammates that are trying to get up there. again in the 9 of Jason George. Right now, take a look, zoomed in. That is your race leader, the 99 of Dylan Fox from Elite 7 Racing, and he is showing why he fits in with the name Elite. He is out front and putting on a good show here in the B main. Right behind him, though, is the unmarked car. Looks like I heard he picked up a new sponsor, so we'll be looking to see a new paint job on the 421 of Britton Roxbury. So definitely a good time for him to be debuting a new paint here shortly. And the 78 of Chris Arencia in third, Brad Dyer in fourth place, and Jason George is rounding out your top 5, and that could be a battle here in the next lap. He's still right there with him. He is not giving that spot up anytime soon. So let us know in the chat, who are you rooting for tonight? Who would you like to see in victory lane? And if a caution does come out later tonight here in this feature race, let us know who you want to go on board with. Do you have a favorite driver here tonight? As right now, again, not much of a battle going on for the lead. It is Dylan Fox, but Roxbury, he is sending it as hard as he can, trying to get up there to the front. But I don't think it's going to happen. You can see these guys start sending it the closer we get to the end of the race. As it looks like everybody is slowing down here. Not just yet, though. They were just slowing down for that turn just a little bit more than we thought they would. But again, the laps are winding down with only 20 laps here in the B main. Now we'll see here. Again, still everybody on pace, as everyone is indeed slowing down now, and that will do it here for the B main. Red flag is waving, so it's going to be the 99 of Dylan Fox, followed by Britton Roxbury, Chris Arencia. We'll look here. Brad Dyer coming out, Jason George, Kyle Trevathan, Dustin Sizemore, Derek Walker, Roger Wagner, and the 97 of Seth Cheney. So shout out to the 99 of Dylan Fox for bringing home the win here in the B main. So we are going to step away for just a moment here to get to your national anthem. And then we will be right back with your feature race.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright guys, we are back with your feature race here. Have something in a store special, so let us know if you are here in chat. I know some of these people may be just watching and they can't see the chat, but if you can see the chat, let us know you're here. Give it a thumbs up in chat or any kind of emoji, whatever you want to do. Let us know you're here, because this is what about to happen is for the fans out here. Some of you may have seen it before, some of you may not have, some of you've seen it in real life, but it is happening here on iRacing. DSRL, the only league to do it so far, to my knowledge anyway. It is going to be very cool, as again, we are getting ready here. This is your feature race. Everybody will make it, as it looks like. I'm not sure if Roger Wagner is officially going to race or not. I do not believe so. So it looks like we are going to have 14 or 15 cars here for your feature race. Again, definitely thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. We appreciate that you did. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see lots of dirt racing, asphalt racing. We even have some rally racing starting with SRA GRC series coming up on the 14th of this month. We will start that on Wednesdays right here on MaxSpeedTV. So we have a lot of great stuff coming up. So definitely be checking that out, as it looks like Roger Wagner is indeed going to make it. So 17 drivers total here. 2 drivers not racing, Mike Peterson and Aaron Theory. They are running race control. But again, a great race in store for you. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. As always, hit that like button if you like the racing here. Let us know by doing so. Definitely, you see 55 laps there. They are only going to be racing 50, but we are going to get to pacing again here in just a minute once we have those 2 pacing laps done and they technically get the green flag. Race control will throw a yellow for the last time here tonight, and then they will throw the green to start lap 6 for the last time here. But again, you are in for a treat if you are watching here tonight. And that being said, we'll leave it there. Once they get in the correct order here in just a little bit, we'll go through your HRE Motorsports starting grid. Alright, again, everybody getting ready. There's 2 teammates right there. They're not on the pole. They were in the B main. But coming up here, as you'll see, the pace truck should take the dive off this time. There it is. Again, a green flag will come out right about now. It is going right back to yellow as we are officially on lap 1 of 55. We are not going green. Yellow flag has been issued. Again, you are in for a treat here tonight, folks, as you will see what's happening here in the next minute. For the ones that don't know, they are going to get in the correct order. You'll see these guys start moving towards the front to get in that correct order, as you see Zach Rounds and John Fiddler making their way to the front here from the Trophy Dash. Again, for anyone that's ever been at a World of Outlaws event, you know what's fixing to happen. Again, this is the only league right now that is doing this. This is the original way to do this. They run this by hand until the feature race. Everything is scored by hand, done by hand, and they are the originals to do it, and they are the best at it here at DSRL. So definitely going to be something extremely cool to see here. Alright, you see the two rows splitting, as you'll see the next two rows coming up through the middle here, as they are going to do this again. This is for the fans out there, the 4 wide salute, as they're getting into place here. Again, a 4 wide salute for the fans, as you will see them come by the front stretch here in just a moment. Alright, let them hear you in chat, because that's the only way you can do it. 4 wide salute for the fans. What a sight. These guys are good at what they do, folks. Again, 4 wide. What a sight here. Again, they'll start getting in the correct order now. You're going to see the front 2 rows start taking off. So 4 wide salute for 1 lap. As we are getting ready here, they're getting ready, so we're getting ready for the HRE Motorsports starting grid. Let's go ahead and get it popped up there. Row 1 is going to be Zach Rounds and Jason George. Row 2, I'm not sure that is entirely accurate there. That is actually, they're mixing it up here. Kyle Trevathan and yeah, they're a little mixed up there, so we apologize for that. But that is not working for some reason. But in this race is going to be Zach Rounds, Tyler Collette, John Fiddler, Justin Chapman, Jacob Fields, Drew Hirchko, Dylan Fox, Britton Roxbury, Chris Arencia, Brad Dyer, Jason George, Kyle Trevathan, Dustin Sizemore, Derek Walker, Seth Cheney, Paul Crumry, and Roger Wagner. That is your official HRE Motorsports starting lineup. And there it is. Green flag's out. We're racing for the first time here in your feature race. Caution laps do count now. So this will be a fantastic race. We're going to put up the top 3 for you to see this race. And look at the battles going on already for the front, as we got a lot of beating and banging going on. As right now it is Zach Rounds out front with a teammate Fiddler right beside him, but it's going to be Rounds that will lead the first lap. And look at the pile going on right here. That's a huge group of cars back there for about 5th and 6th position. As we'll take a look here, zoom in a little bit, just watch them beating and banging all over the place right now. That's for, again, 4th position. Dylan Fox hanging them on right now in 4th position. He's got Roxbury behind him, Collette behind him, Chapman, Dyer, Arencia putting on a good run right now, hanging on to that over Jason George. But we're going to take a look as our first caution is going to come out. It's going to be Drew Hirchko. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. What happened to Drew Hirchko? Bring out the first caution. Oh, him and Paul Crumry side by side just get collected there. Not a major issue for him. That was just a minor little collision there that sent him around, so nothing major, no damage to that car. We'll see if he can't get back up to the front. But right now, this race does belong to Zach Rounds out front, as we're going to take a look here at your top 5 drivers after 9 laps completed. It is Zach Rounds out front, followed by Jacob Fields, Dylan Fox, John Fiddler, and Britton Roxbury. So what a run for Team Elite 7 Racing right now. They are in the top 4 out of 5 positions. So you know Britton Roxbury is going to try to break that up and see if he can't come away with a win, or at least break up that top 3 between teammates. Again, always let us know in chat, do you have a favorite, a teammate, a fan, favorite a family member that you are watching here tonight that you want to win, and are they up front, and can they possibly get a win here tonight? Alright, it looks like the lights are off on the pace truck. That means a green flag this time by. There it is. Pace truck is diving off onto pit road. Green flag's out. We're racing once again, and Zach Rounds with a huge lead. Again, that's exactly what he needs to do. But we're going to take a look back here to 4th, 5th, and 6th position, even 7th getting into the mix with Justin Chapman, who's just fallen off. And here comes Tyler Collette, going to try to get by Britton Roxbury and Dylan Fox, as he gives Fox just a little bit of a bump. But Dylan Fox, a seasoned veteran here in these cars, knows how to handle it. He's going to get bumped out of the way by the 32 of Tyler Collette. Tyler Collette says, I need that spot, and I'm going to bump you out of it if I need to. And here comes Dylan Fox getting him back there just a little bit as he bumps him back, and Tyler Collette's going to run into him once again as Tyler Collette's going to get them both tangled up into the wall. No cautions out, though. May have a little bit of a feud going on there as Tyler Collette's going to get the worst and the better end of the deal, and Fox is going to get the worst. Now Tyler Collette beating and banging with the 20 of Derek Walker. And we'll see how this plays out. Tyler Collette has hit several cars out there so far, as we'll move up here to Jason George, who is battling right now with Brad Dyer for 5th position, 6th position, my bad. And here comes a lot of drivers in here. Justin Chapman trying to get into the mix as well. He is just barely ahead of them. He wants to get up there and see if he can't catch Britton Roxbury. But there's your top two, or second and third anyway. Jacob Fields and John Fiddler. Zach Rounds, there he is pulling onto the screen. He has got a sizable lead of 0.7 to 33 seconds at the moment. So he is definitely moving forward at the moment. Jacob Fields in second, John Fiddler third, Britton Roxbury in fourth, Justin Chapman in fifth, Jason George sixth, Brad Dyer seventh, Chris Arencia eighth, Tyler Collette ninth, and Derek Walker round out your top 10. It looked like Derek Walker may get by Collette, and here comes Arencia to take 8th place from Tyler Collette. Those are teammates, and it looks like he will get the position. One win watch is right there. Dylan Fox, who got bumped out of the way and run over there by the 32, it looks like a little bit. Not saying he officially ran him over, but they were beating and banging, and both of those getting into the wall, and it looks like Fox got the worst end of the deals. He's now battling back in 10th or 11th and 12th with Paul Crumrine. Looking just ahead of them, there is Derek Walker in the number 20 as we are on lap 19 of 55 here tonight. These guys putting on a great show here for you. Moving through the field up, there is teammates battling Tyler Collette and Chris Arencia. Again, that is for 7th, 8th, and 9th place right now. So one of these guys very well could get into the top 5 right now. And there's a guy that wants to get up there as well. Britton Roxbury, he is just hanging on there. Right ahead of him is 3rd place of John Fiddler. Fiddler is definitely trying to hang on with everything he can to get a top 3 with his teammates. Jacob Fields right there, and you see they've caught the 28 of Zach Rounds. So these three, again, teammates, Rounds, Fields, and Fiddler. So while we have a moment here, let's go on aboard with the 007 of Jacob Fields trying to run down his teammate Zach Rounds. Again, let's go to our cockpit view here. So we'll go on board here for a lap or two with the 007 of Jacob Fields, courtesy of TMD Rustic Decor. All right, caution is out. Not sure who brought it out here as we were on board with Jacob Fields, but again, caution is indeed out. As we'll look, I don't see anybody off pace here. We'll go back. Jason George towards the back of this field, so let's go back and see if we can take a look. Going around there, not sure if he had any help or not, but indeed he did go around as we came in a little too late there. It looked like he doesn't have any damage to that car, so he will regroup and get back to the front of this field, hopefully. Roger Wagner, the only car out of this race currently right now, back in 17th, and he has been on pit road for about 8 minutes so far. So we'll go back up to live. Zach Rounds is your race leader at the moment, and I'm not sure, he may have had help there from Brad Dyer. We will not confirm that. We are not going to say Brad Dyer had anything to do with it, but those two were together, and it may look like a little contact, but we're not sure, as we are going to take a look at our top 5 after 26 laps completed. Right now it is Zach Rounds who has led all 26 laps, as he's about to lead his 27th lap here as they cross the flag stand. It's going to be Jacob Fields in second, John Fiddler in third, Britton Roxbury fourth, and Justin Chapman in fifth. So mixing it up here, Chapman and Roxbury each moving up one spot as Dylan Fox has fallen just a few. So again, that is your top 5 after 27 laps completed here tonight. Take a look. That is only our second caution for 7 laps. We still have 28 laps to go. 28 laps down, 28 to go. We're exactly halfway done with this race. There it is. Pace truck is diving off once again. And there it is. Green flag is out. We're racing once again here in your feature race. Again, I do expect to see some great racing here in the closing laps, as those are your top 3 right there. Rounds, Fields, and Fiddler. And the one lone just on the outside of the top 3 wanting to get in is Britton Roxbury in the 421 machine. Chapman just behind them. And that group right there, that is Chapman, Dyer, and Collette. Colette's going to ride right on the back bumper of Dyer. Again, but Dyer being able to hold on, and he may get by Chapman here for 5th position if he can. But here comes Collette, going to try to make a 3 wide. Can't quite do it. He's going to settle back for 7th position at the moment. But here comes his teammate, Chris Orencia, back in 8th place right now, seeing if he can't get into the mix as well. Again, this is turning into be a very good race, especially back towards the back, as we got contact going in front here. Britton Roxbury bumping the 007 of Fields. Fields trying to get by, and contact almost made there as he's on the berm trying to get by him. They're 3 wide. Contact made. Fields and Roxbury. Roxbury's going to muscle his way through the field here to take 3rd place from Jacob Fields. So you'll see there a little contact between the Fields and Roxbury. I'm not sure if he liked the way he muscled his way through the field. They were trying to get 3rd position from him. Didn't wait his time there in the eyes of the 007, and did not major contact, you say, but he did make contact with Fields to try to strong arm his way through. As we're going to zoom in here and see if he can get by the 115 of John Fiddler. He may have to muscle his way through like he did with Fields, because Fiddler is not going to give that spot up, as it's going to be Fiddler at the line one more time for 2nd position. And I'm not sure if he can hang on to it. Here comes Roxbury, but here comes Fields back on the outside once again, as we are going to be 20 laps to go when we cross the line. And just like that, it looks like Roxbury is going to lose some momentum as he gets into that berm. He gets a little out of shape, as he is still digging very hard. Those are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now. Fiddler, Roxbury, and Fields. Fields trying to come back if he can here for that position. He wants to get 3rd back if he can make it 1, 2, 3 for Team Elite 7 Racing once again. But Roxbury has other plans, as he's going to battle for 2nd with Fields right now. Again, that is Fiddler, John Fiddler in the 115 machine. Those two still side by side for 2nd position. What a battle between these two right now, as we are here in the feature race on lap 37, lap 38 about to be underway. Your leader right now, though, is that car right there, the 28 of Zach Round. And here comes Britton Roxbury. He's going to try to get by, and it looks like he will do it if he can slide up in time. Just there. He is in front, but he's not officially got it. And there it will be. Roxbury's going to hit that berm one more time, slow him down. And here comes Fiddler back to the outside. But this time by, it's going to be Roxbury to 2nd place. Right now, your leader is Zach Rounds in the 28. But can Britton Roxbury run him down here again? Take a look. We have 17 laps to go left in the race. Does Roxbury have enough to catch your race leader, Zach Rounds? We'll take a look here for just a minute as we're going to zoom out, see if we can't see the difference between those two. We go up to Zach Rounds. You can't even see second place, Britton Roxbury. Right there he is on the edge of your screen. So he's going to have his hands full if he wants to get up there. But right now, that is second, third, fourth, and fifth all battling. Tyler Collette trying to get into the mix now, trying to get by John Fiddler as he got muscled around by the 421 and now is passed by his teammate, the 007 of Jacob Fields. What is going to become of Fiddler? He was up front there for a while, running second behind his teammate of Zach Rounds, but Zach Rounds dominating right now. He's led 41 laps. Be his 42nd lap when they get by is right now. That's a battle there, and looks like he's going to get way sideways. That was Jacob Fields. Tyler Collette doing a great job of staying off of him. Contact between Justin Chapman in the 57 and Tyler Collette in the 32. Again, those two are also teammates. Right there, you have three HRE Motorsports drivers, the 32, the 57, and the 78. And who is going to walk away with the win? Right now, it looks like it will be Zach Rounds, but look who's closed the gap, 0.5 difference. It was almost a second. It looks like Britton Roxbury may reel him in here if we can do it. It's going to be 11 laps here in just a second. Again, 11 laps to go at the line. So the question is, can Britton Roxbury run down Zach Rounds? Zach Rounds is so dominant here. As when they cross the line here in just a second, red leader right there, the 28 of Zach Rounds. He is coming up by the flag stand. There it is. 10 to go. This time by 10 laps is all remain here in your feature race. And it is going to be a doozy of a race if Britton Roxbury can get up there. He is very slowly but surely reeling in your leader as he's actually going to lose a little bit there. He's got to stay off that berm if he wants to do it. So we'll see Britton Roxbury in second, Jacob Fields in third, and we still got a battle going on between Fiddler and Collette right now for fourth position. So again, that could be a battle there as Colette's going to try to get by Fiddler for fourth position. We're going to keep an eye on the top three right now. 0.6 or 0.5 now separate first and second. Just not quite able to do it. The best battle we have going on for the highest position is between John Fiddler and Tyler Collette right there on your screen. We are indeed keeping an eye on those front two, though, if Britton Roxbury can get up there and give a battle for the lead with Zach Rounds. Going through the field here, we're going to go Chris Arencia in 6th, Justin Chapman in 7th place right now, Brad Dyer 8th place, Drew Herchko back in 8th, Jason George in 10th, and rounding out 10th is Jason George, Derek Walker, Dylan Fox, Seth Cheney back in 13th, Paul Comrie 14th, and Dustin Sizemore back in 15th place right now. So the question again, when you're still watching Britton Roxbury in the 421, I don't know if he has enough time with 5 laps to go or enough speed. He is definitely right there with your leaders, but just not able to get by Zach Rounds. He has been on rails tonight, a flat-out rocket ship here tonight with 4 laps to go now at the line. But may see Fields come back here to get by Roxbury. If he can get up to him, that is a battle for second position right now, so we'll zoom in for it. Can Jacob Fields get by the 421 right there of Britton Roxbury? I'm sure he definitely wants to. Again, we saw Britton Roxbury rough him up a little bit to try to get by with 3 laps to go. He may return that favor if he gets up there to him and do the favor and not give him much room. Again, Britton Roxbury did not give Jacob Fields much room, so we'll look to see the favor returned here in the closing laps. I'm not sure what's going on, but apparently having some connection issues here ourselves. Oh, not sure what went on there with iRacing. 2 laps to go. Zach Rounds is still your leader. There it is. White flag is out, and he looks to be the winner here. Again, that is the battle right there for second place, but it's not going to matter too much As right there, it will be Zach Rounds probably for the winner as we're waiting for him to cross the line. Checker flags are waving, and it will go to him. We want to see this battle right there, and it looks like it is going to be Jacob Fields for second place. We'll take a look at that real fast. I'm not sure they were too happy with each other there. Let's go back and take a look at that. Not sure what happened there. Again, we do apologize for whatever happened there at the end of the race, but we did get back there for the feature, but for the last lap anyway. But right here you see it, little contact there, gets him out of shape. He repaid the favor here as he roughed him up to take second place back. Again, that was what we saw Britton Roxbury do to get by the 007 of Jacob Fields, showing his displeasure after the race, but payback is payback there, whether you call it or not. He's still trying to get him, so you can tell there is definitely displeasure there between those two drivers. There's contact still after the race. So definitely a lot of displeasure there with Britton Roxbury and the 007 of Fields, as he is going to turn him around on pit road. But again, we'll go back up to live. That was your race. We're going to get Zach Rounds, Jacob Fields, and Britton Roxbury here in the booth. Hopefully we can get a civilized conversation going on there between those two. But we'll be right back with your top three interviews here in the post-race show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with your post-race show, finishing in third place here tonight, but not by far, .041. Britton Roxbury, first off, overall a good points night for you. You should come away good points. We'll try to get to those before we sign off here for tonight, see if where everyone stands. But coming into the night, did you have any expectations? We know you race these quite a bit, so were you hoping for a win here tonight, or just getting a good finish was what you're looking for?
Honestly, tonight I was just looking for a good finish because it's the first time really racing the supers here at Knoxville, but I was just going to go and hope for the best.
Well, you hung in there. You were towards the front all night. You definitely put in a good finish. Battled the top three, top five. Do you think you had anything for Zach Rounds here tonight? We saw him be so fast, led all 55 laps. If you could have got up there to him, you think you had anything for him?
I got up to him there at one point, and then he figured it out and just pretty much drove away from me. I mean, he's always fast, so if I beat him, I'm doing something right.
Well, definitely a very fast driver. Again, no, that VR may help him a little bit on restarts, but doesn't give you any more speed really per se, but he is definitely a fast driver, so beating him is kind of like a checklist there. You can mark it off. You know you're doing something right, like you said. But any sponsors or a shout-out you want to give for that third-place finish here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Kings of Dirt team for, not only being part of the team, but also sponsoring me. And big shout-out to Fields there. I'll get you next time. Is what it is. It happens. So he has it coming.
All right. Well, finishing in second place is Jacob Fields. We were trying to avoid that subject, but since it is out in the air now, those last few laps, muscle was shown here tonight, and it did go both ways. We watched it on the stream, so you call it what you like. We'll try to word this properly. Call it what you like, though. You got back by for second place. You had to do what you thought you had to do, so you finished second. Good points night. Explain those last few laps. What was it like out there on that track? How slick was it? Was it too bad? There weren't very many cars here tonight.
Even though there weren't very many cars, I mean, it was really slick out there. I mean, that bottom line seemed to be the only one. Yeah, he used a door to get by me there a little earlier, so I used a fender to get by him there. I mean, that's just racing.
Racing is racing, as Rudy would say all the time. Big shout out to him. It is a full contact sport, and we'll see what happens here in the next few races. Again, it sounds like we have a bit of a rivalry going on here now. But again, that's part of racing too. So again, it will make it very interesting in the next few races going on. But overall, you did finish good. You got a second place. Either way, you would have been in the top 5. So any shout outs and sponsors? We know you have some out there, so who would those be?
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank all the guys at E7. Shout out to Zach for winning tonight, all the other guys. And, you know, DSRL for putting this on, KOD for helping putting this on, and you for broadcasting.
All right. Well, again, congrats on a second place here. Finishing just ahead of him. Again, we just talked about the rocket ship that was underneath his butt tonight, driving that car. It was the 28 of Zach Rounds. First off, congrats on the win. And what was it out there like driving a rocket ship, Zach?
It was a little nerve-wracking. The whole time I was seeing the time shrink down. I know at one point Jacob was right on my butt. I don't know, for some reason I couldn't get that bottom figured out. I think until the last 5 laps or so. Other than that, I was trying everything. I tried the high side for a good 10 laps, and that wasn't there. It looked like, or sounded like guys further in the back, our mid-pack, they could keep that high side or middle, whatever they were running. It seemed like they were running side by side and good racing back there, but I couldn't get any speed on the high side, which was kind of a bummer. I was hoping it would come in to create a little bit better racing, but yeah, no, I was pretty nervous the whole time seeing them guys right on my butt.
Well, you definitely hang on. You led all 55 laps, so we haven't got to ask anyone this. Last time we forgot y'all were doing it, but I'm not sure. I believe you've done it before with them here at DSRL. What's it like knowing that you got pretty good skill level with these guys? Probably some of the best drivers on iRacing when they choose to be. What's it like doing a 4-wide salute for all the fans out there?
It's pretty cool. I mean, when you're in the car, obviously you can't see a whole lot. I mean, I probably can see a little bit more with the VR, but actually, I don't think I've had the chance. I've always been starting on the front row in the late models, I think, so far. But in the sprints on Thursday nights, I came from the back, and it's kind of cool driving up through and you know, driving in the middle of the cars for a whole lap, and it's really cool on the broadcast going back and seeing that. It's just kind of a neat little thing, and it just makes it that more realistic. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
Well, as always, we like to end anything with the sponsors and shout-outs, and we know you got some out there, so who would those be for that win here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank DSRL for putting it on mainly. Obviously, Roger puts all kinds of time into these. And then Elite 7, we have been doing really good lately, and pretty much everything we're running, you'll see us in the top 5 or so, so it's pretty cool. I think most of us had a pretty good finish. I know a couple of us had a rough night, but shout out to them. Fun group of guys. I'd like to thank Water Truck Productions, all the followers on Twitch, and I'd like to thank you for broadcasting. I know it seems like you've been having some struggles there, but I think this is my first interview so far with this season. So, but yeah, no, you always do a great job. You know, especially sticking out with your troubles, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I know how you feel with the Twitch stuff. It's a pain in the butt sometimes, but no, yeah, thank you for broadcasting, and yeah, everyone that hangs out and watches on any platform, whatever, via Facebook, YouTube, later on during the week. I appreciate all the fans. So.
All right, yes, it is definitely a struggle sometimes dealing with streaming. It is not as easy as clicking a few buttons like some people might think it is, but we make it happen. But again, congrats on the win here tonight. We are not done just yet, folks. We still have 2 more pieces of business to take care of here tonight. One of those being your unofficial race results. Again, barring any race control issues that we might see rolling out here this week. Going to be Zach Rounds with the win. 2nd place, Jacob Fields. 3rd place, Britton Roxbury. 4th place, Tyler Collette. 5th place, John Fiddler. 6th place goes to Chris Orencia. 7th place, Brad Dyer. 8th place, Justin Chapman. 9th place, Jason George. And rounding out the top 10, Drew Herjko. 11th place goes to Dylan Fox. 12th place, Derek Walker. 13th, Seth Cheney. 14th, Paul Crumry, and rounding out your top 15 is Dustin Sizemore. 16th goes to Kyle Trevathan, and 17th goes to Roger Wagner. Again, Mike Peterson and Aaron Theriot were race controlled tonight. They did not race. As always, we want to thank all of the sponsors here that make all of this possible on MaxSpeedTV. Starting with, of course, SimSpeedShop.com. Make sure you check them out on their website or on Facebook at SimSpeedShop. Of course, HRE Motorsports and Elite 7 Racing, the 2 teams that support us here on MaxSpeedTV. Definitely go give them a shout out on their Facebook pages. Give them a like. Let them know you heard about them here on MaxSpeedTV. Virtual2reality.tv. We are getting some more codes here shortly, so stay tuned for that. We'll be giving those away here at the end of races very shortly once again. Dirtco Media House. If it wasn't for these guys, we wouldn't have the ability to stream to Facebook. We can stream up to 2 Facebook pages along with YouTube and Twitch. So definitely a big shout out to Dirtco Media House. And our newest sponsor partner on board is Ohio IndyCar League. If you are in on iRacing and in the Ohio area, that group there, we kind of divided up here on iRacing for anyone that doesn't know. But if you get into iRacing and you are in that little club here on iRacing, check them out for some great IndyCar racing. Definitely, they would love to see you come race with them. But as always, here for the Tuesday night DSRL Kings of Dirt Super Late Model Series presented by MaxSpeedTV, we will see you once again next Tuesday night for some great racing. So again, stay safe and we'll see you then.